Kumusta? Magandang araw. Ako si Raymond. Hello everyone. Good day. I'm Raymond and welcome to my channel. Our lesson for today is all about Tagalog linkers or Filipino linkers. Tagalog linkers or linkers in general are used to connect modifiers and the words they describe or modify. Why do we need linkers? Like in English, you have your adjective and your noun. We have here the word yellow and the noun skirt. We say yellow skirt. And then another word is rich. Another adjective is rich, and woman, which is a noun. And then to link them, we say rich woman. So that's like the rule in English. But in Tagalog, we have dilaw and palda. Dilaw and palda, like we have the word dilaw, that means yellow, and a palda is a skirt. We don't say dilaw palda. That's incorrect. In the correct way to say that, the correct way to do that is to add a connector or a linker. And our linker in Tagalog is, we have three linkers. We have na, nang, and G, which we will be discussing later. Okay, so we also have mayaman. When we say mayaman, that means rich. And a woman is a babae. We don't say mayaman babae. That's incorrect. And the proper way to say that is mayamang babae. There is a need for us to add a linker, which is G. Here are the rules in forming Tagalog linkers. If a certain word is ending in a vowel, you will add the modifier ng. Again, so if a word ends in a vowel, you have to use the modifier ng. If a word ends with a consonant N, all you have to do is to add the modifier or the linker G. And for all other consonants, you will have to use the modifier or the linker na. So here are our three modifiers or linkers. We have NG for words that ends in a vowel, G for words that end with a consonant N, and na for all other words that ends in consonants except N. Next, we have here how to use Tagalog linkers. For words ending in vowel, you have to use the linker NG and then add the word that is being modified. We have here an example. So if a word is ending in a vowel, you have to add the connector NG. And we have here mataba and bata. We have the modifier mataba, and then the word to be modified is bata. Mataba is fat, and then bata is a kid. We have here the linked words matabang bata or fat kid. Another thing about Tagalog is that you can invert the words. So you can say batang mataba. You can say bata mataba and then batang mataba. You just have to be particular of the words or the letters after each word. So it depends on the rules that I've mentioned earlier. We have here an example. Next one is maganda and dalaga. When we say maganda, that means beautiful, and then dalaga, a dalaga is a maiden. So the linked words, we have magandang dalaga. And then you can invert that. You can also say dalagang maganda. Next is we have vowel plus ng plus word to be modified, like the same one that I discussed earlier. We have here more examples: the modifier, the word to be modified, the link words, and the meaning. So we have pogi. When we say pogi, that's handsome, and then a lalaki is a man. So it becomes poging lalaki. Or you can invert that. You can say lalaking pogi. Ayan. So the next one is puti and panyo. When we say puti, that's white. A panyo is a handkerchief. So you can say puting panyo. So the linked words, puting panyo. Or you can also say panyong puti, white handkerchief. Next is mabango and bulaklak. When we say mabango, that's fragrant, and then a bulaklak is a flower. So it becomes mabangong bulaklak. If you'll try to invert that, it becomes bulaklak na mabango, because bulaklak ends with a consonant. So you'll have to use the connector na or the linker na. But the meaning is still the same. So it becomes bulaklak na mabango, or you can say mabangong bulaklak. Next one here is aso and maliksi. When we say maliksi, that means lively, and an aso is a dog. So asong maliksi, or if you'll try to invert that, you can say maliksing aso. Maliksing aso, and then asong maliksi. Another example is we have sampu and sasakyan. So when we say sampu, that means 10, and then a sasakyan is a vehicle or a car. Sampung sasakyan, or you can invert that, it becomes sasakyang sampu. Meron siyang sasakyang sampu. Ayan, sampu, and then sasakyan, sampung sasakyan. Next, how to use the Tagalog linkers. Aside from NG, we also have the linker or we have the linker G. So if a certain word ends in a consonant, which is N, you will have to use the connector or the linker G and add the word that is being modified. We have here an example, luntian and palayan. When we say luntian, that means green. Luntian, green. And then a palayan is your rice field. So linked words, we have luntiang palayan. You can invert that, and then you can say palayang luntian because it ends still. The word palayan still ends with N. So you will still be using the linker G. Luntiang palayan or palayang luntian. Next word is paaralan and malawak. When we say paaralan, that's school, and then malawak is wide. So paaralang malawak, or you can invert that, you can say malawak na paaralan. We have here more examples. We have the modifier, the word to be modified, and then the linked words, and then the meaning. So when we say ilan, that means we have here ilan and beses. So the linked words, ilang beses. And then that means how many times. And inverting is not applicable for this one. Balon and malalim. When we say balon, that's a well. And when we say malalim, that's deep. Balong malalim. Or you can invert this, you can say malalim na balon. Malalim na balon. Okay, balong malalim, malalim na balon, or deep well. Next is we have kanin and malamig. When we say kanin, that's rice. And then when we say malamig, that's cold. So the linked words is kaning malamig, or you can invert this, you can say malamig na kanin. Kaning malamig or malamig na kanin. Next is alin and lugar. So alin is which, and a lugar is a place. Aling lugar, inverting is not applicable here because alin and ilan are our question words. Ayan. So and then bayan magiliw. So a bayan is a place or municipality, and then magiliw is friendly. So we have bayang magiliw or magiliw na bayan. You can invert this. You can say bayang magiliw or magiliw na bayan. Next linker is we have the linker na. So if a word ends with a consonant except N, you will use the linker or the modifier na and then add the word that is being modified. We have here an example, itim and ibon. So itim is black, and then an ibon is a bird. You can say itim na ibon. But when you invert that, since the word ibon ends with an N, all you have to do is to just add the connector or the linker G, so it becomes ibong itim. Itim na ibon or ibong itim. Next example is we have payat. When we say payat, that means skinny, and a bata is a child. So you can say payat na bata. Or you can invert that, you can say batang payat. That still means a skinny child. Payat na bata or batang payat. We have more examples here for the linker na. We have the modifier mabigat and the word bagay, the word to be modified with, which is bagay. So when we say mabigat, that is heavy, and then a bagay is an object. So you can say mabigat na bagay, or you can invert that, you can say bagay na mabigat. Mabigat na bagay and bagay na mabigat means heavy object. Next one is masipag, that means hardworking, and a lalaki is a man. Masipag na lalaki, or you can invert this, you can say lalaking masipag or hardworking man. Next word is masarap. When we say masarap, that means delicious, and pagkain is food. Masarap na pagkain, or you can invert that pagkaing masarap because the word pagkain ends with N. So you'll have to add the linker G, so it becomes pagkaing masarap or delicious food. Masarap na pagkain or pagkaing masarap. Next, we have malinis. When we say malinis, that means clean, and then tubig is water. So malinis na tubig, or when you invert that, you will still be using the connector na, tubig na, malinis. Malinis na tubig, tubig na malinis. Kailangan ko ng tubig na malinis, or kailangan ko ng malinis na tubig. Next is tapat. When we say tapat, that means honest, and then a kaibigan is a friend. Tapat na kaibigan, or if you'll invert that, since the word kaibigan ends with an N, you'll be using the linker G. So it becomes kaibigang tapat. Tapat na kaibigan or kaibigang tapat. We have here aklat is a book, and then pambata is for kids. So the correct connector or linker here is na. Since aklat ends with a consonant. Aklat na pambata. Next is we have alaga and baboy. Alaga is like a pet, and then baboy is a pig. So since alaga ends with a vowel, you'll have to use the connector NG. So it becomes alagang baboy, or baboy na alaga, or pambatang aklat for the first example. Anak and then babae. So anak is a child or a kid, and then a babae is a girl. So anak na babae, since the word anak ends with letter K, which is a consonant. So anak na babae, or you can also invert that, you can say babaeng anak. Anak na babae, babaeng anak. Next is we have bahay, that's a house, and then bato is stone. So bahay ends with Y, which is a consonant. So you'll have to use the linker or the connector na, so it becomes bahay na bato, or you can invert this, you can say batong bahay. Bato, so since the word bato ends with a vowel, so you'll have to use the connector NG. Batong bahay or bahay na bato. Next is bola, it's a ball, and then kristal is crystal. So bola, since it ends with a vowel, you'll be using the connector NG. So it becomes bolang kristal, or you can also say kristal na bola. Then we have a kaibigan is a friend, and tunay is true. When we say tunay, that means true. So kaibigang tunay, since the word kaibigan ends with N, so you'll just have to add the connector G, so it becomes kaibigang tunay, or you can also invert that and it becomes tunay na kaibigan. Kaibigang tunay or tunay na kaibigan. Let's have more examples. We have here pagsasanay or practice. When we say maligaya, that means happy, and then bate is like greeting. Maligayang bate. Maligayang bate. And then we have apat. Okay, let's move forward. So maligayang bate, apat, and then sulok. When we say apat, that's 4, and then sulok is like the corner. Apat, and then sulok. Apat na sulok, kasi it ends with a consonant letter T, so you'll have to use the connector na. So apat na sulok. Next is we have here the word aso. When we say aso, that means dog, and then gala is like going around or likes to go to places. Ayan, so asong gala, because aso, the word aso ends with a vowel, so you'll be using the connector NG. So it becomes asong gala or gala na aso. Next is bagyo, is like a typhoon, and then undang is like the name of the typhoon. So bagyo, the word bagyo ends with O, which is a vowel, so you'll be using the connector NG, bagyong undang. Next, hangin, and then habagat, and the word hangin, which is wind, ends with N, so you'll just be using the connector G, hanging habagat. Next, bilang anim, we have kamay. When we say kamay, that's hand, and bakal is still. So kamay ends with Y, which is a consonant, so you'll have to use the connector na. Kamay na bakal. We also have the word laro, that's play or game. Ayan, and then Pinoy is Filipino. Laro, it ends with a consonant. Laro ends with a vowel, so you'll be using the connector NG, larong Pinoy. Larong Pinoy. And then likas is natural, and then yaman are your resources. So likas na yaman, since the word likas ends with S, which is a consonant, likas na yaman. Sabon is soap, and then panlaba is used to like wash the clothes, for washing clothes. Ayan. So since the word sabon ends with N, we need to use the connector G, so sabong panlaba or panlabang sabon. So if it's panlaba, since the word panlaba ends with a vowel which is A, so you'll be using the connector NG, panlabang sabon, sabong panlaba. Next is wika. When we say wika, that is language. So wika, and then pambansa is national. So the word wika ends with A, which is a vowel. You'll be using the connector NG, wikang pambansa. Wikang pambansa. Or you can invert that, you can say pambansang wika. It's still the same because it still ends with a vowel, which is A, pambansang wika or wikang pambansa. Next is we have here number 11, bago and cellphone. So when we say bago, that means new, and cellphone is your cell phone. So bagong cellphone. Bagong cellphone. Bago, since the word bago ends with a vowel, you'll be using the connector NG. Bagong cellphone or cellphone or cellphone bago. Cellphone bago. Panis is like expired, and then tinapay is bread. So panis na tinapay or tinapay na panis. Next, masarap. When we say masarap, that's delicious. So you can say masarap na masarap is like very delicious. Masarap na masarap. Next is bago, that means new, and then alaga is a pet. So bagong alaga or alagang bago. Bagong alaga, alagang bago. So mahina, that means slow or poor, mahina. And then a signal is like your signal, your internet signal or your phone signal. Mahinang signal or signal na mahina. Mahinang signal or signal na mahina. Next is we have number 16 to 20. We have aklat. We have 16 to 20 aklat na pambata. Alagang baboy, balong malalim or malalim na balon, anak na babae or babaeng anak, and then ibong, itim or itim na ibon. We have more practice or pagsasanay. The first one is nauuna ang pulang kotse sa karera. Nauuna ang pulang kotse sa karera. Pula is red, and then a kotse is a car. Karera is race. So the red car goes first on the race. Ayan. Nauuna ang pulang kotse sa karera. Sunod bilang dalawa, may mga bahay na bato na nakatayo pa sa Vigan. So there are still houses, stone houses that are still standing in the city of Vigan. Bilang tatlo, 500 piso ang kanyang sukli. 500 piso ang kanyang sukli. 500 is 500 and sukli is like the change. 500 piso ang kanyang sukli. Bilang apat, nasuot mo na ba ang damit na regalo ng ninang mo? Nasuot mo na ba ang damit na regalo ng ninang mo? So nasuot is wear, and then damit is like a dress or a shirt, and then regalo is a gift, and then a ninang is a godparent. Okay, nasuot mo na ba ang damit na regalo ng ninang mo? That's for bilang apat or number 4. Number 5, we have bumili ako ng masarap na almusal. Bili is buy, and then masarap is delicious. Almusal is breakfast. Bumili ako ng masarap na almusal. Ayan, bumili is past tense. I bought a delicious breakfast. I bought something for my breakfast, which is delicious. Next, bilang 6, nakatulog agad si tatay dahil sa sobra and then pagod sa trabaho. Nakatulog agad si tatay dahil sa sobrang pagod sa trabaho. Father was easily able to sleep because he's tired of working. Ayan, so nakatulog agad si tatay dahil sa sobrang pagod sa trabaho. Trabaho is work. And then tatay is father. And then tulog is sleep. Kailangan ko ng matibay na sapatos. Matibay is strong and then a sapatos, shoes. Kailangan is need. So I need a strong shoes. Kailangan ko ng matibay na sapatos or kailangan ko ng sapatos na matibay. Unti-unting nagbago ang ugali ng suwail na bata. Unti-unting nagbago ang ugali ng suwail na bata. That's for number 8. Number 9, we have bumili ako ng masarap na almusal. And then, mahilig siyang magbasa ng kwentong bayan. Mahilig siyang magbasa ng kwentong bayan. Number 11, 11, si Ben ang ikalawang anak ni Maria. Si Ben ang ikalawang anak ni Maria. Number 12, magkaibigang tunay sina Luca at Miguel. Magkaibigang tunay sina Luca at Miguel. That's all for today. Maraming salamat po and I hope you learned something new. Don't forget to click like and write your comment below. Once again, this is Raymond. Maraming salamat, paalam at ingat.